a TFWire.com video review.
Hey, this is Matrix Prime with TFWire.com with my video review of the Transformers movie Deluxe Bumblebee figure. And the back of the packaging classifies this figure as a classic Chevy Camaro. I believe in the movie the character is supposed to be a 1974 Chevy Camaro. So yeah, I guess you can call this classic. Now this being Bumblebee, the toy is primarily colored yellow, of course. I flipped the figure up here so we can see the top view. You can see that we have two black stripes here. They start off here on the hood and they continue and end here on the rear portion of the trunk area here. Now if we turn the figure down here on the side, you can see that the wheels themselves are plastic. The rims themselves here are painted silver. If I turn the figure around here to the back, you'll see that the rear bumper is also painted silver, and the taillights are painted red, and there's also some silver around them as well. We go up here to the front of the car. You can see that the front bumper is also painted silver, along with the headlights and turn signal. And we also have a black grille here as well. Now the rear window, as well as the side windows and the windshield, are painted a sparkly blue color. And the only other paint applications we have here are actually applied to give the figure a bit more detail here. And if we look here on the just behind the front passenger side wheel here, we have some brown paint applications to sort of give it a rust look. We look here on the just behind the front bumper here, in front of the driver's side front wheel. We also have some more brown paint applications to give it sort of the rust look. If we go up here behind the driver's side door, we have some black paint applications, as well as some more black paint applications up here on the top of the car on the passenger side. That's just sort of to give it a worn and aged look, which is actually quite nice. Aside from that, that's pretty much it for the car mode. I'm now going to go ahead and show you the transformation to robot mode. But right before I do that, I do want to comment on one thing here on the front end. If you look here, you can see that the front pieces here don't actually lock together all that well. If I push on them here, you can see they'll go together, but as soon as I let up, they come apart again. And it would have been nice had they actually locked together, but there's a reason they don't, and that's to kick off the transformation here. If you push the button here, which is located just in front of the windshield here on the hood, if you push this button, you can see that the front end of the car actually flips down. This is part of the automorph transformation process. I'm assuming that these pieces could lock together completely. I guess it's just easier on the mechanism once you push this button down if they don't lock together tightly. That's my guess. But because they don't lock together tightly, I'm going to knock off a few points here, and I'm going to give the car mode an 8 out of 10. So let me show you the transformation to robot mode now. Push the button again here, kick this off. Let me get the arms here up and out of the way. Next I'm going to take this panel here and flip it down to the back. As you can see, that raises the robot head. I'm going to flip the head around here. You get the arms up as far as they'll go here. Next I'm going to take the doors here and actually flip them up. And then I'm going to take the doors along with the windshield and flip this entire piece up here on the back of the figure. Turning back around here to the front. Lift this panel up here and actually flip the Autobot symbol up further here. You can see it here on the chest. And the only other thing we have to do here is get the arms positioned correctly. And now we just have to transform the legs. And to do that, we'll go ahead and separate them here. Now I'm going to take the rear portion of the car here, which will become the feet, and I'm going to flip them down. And upon doing so, you can see that the panels here on the back of the legs actually move. And that's part of the automorph transformation process as well. Go ahead and do that to the other side as well. And we now have Bumblebee in robot mode. If I can get him to stand correctly here. There we go. Now I have Bumblebee in robot mode. Now as far as articulation is concerned, get the Autobot symbol up here on the chest so you can see it a bit better. Not quite sure why that folds up completely sometimes, and other times it doesn't, but there we go. As far as articulation is concerned, the robot head here can rotate a full 360 degrees. It can also look up and down. The arms here, they can rotate at the shoulder. They can move in and out from the body. They can bend here at the elbow. And the hands can also rotate at the wrist. The legs can move in and out from the body. They can move forward and backward. They can bend here at the knee. And the feet can also bend here at the ankle. That's pretty much it for articulation. I would have liked to have seen a little bit of articulation here in the waist, so that maybe the upper body or the lower body could twist and turn. Unfortunately, we don't have that. The figure just has to look straight on here. As far as the color scheme is concerned, it's primarily yellow and black again. We do have some silver up here on the Autobot symbol. It's actually a silvery gold color. We also have some more of that sparkly blue, which we saw here on the windows and windshield. As you can see, we have some of that applied here on the upper leg, and you probably can't see this in the video. It's going to be kind of dark, but there's also some applied up here on the abdomen area. Now also on the abdominal region here, just above the crotch area here, we also have a license plate. I'm not quite sure why the license plate is there. If you recall from my little review of the car mode just a few minutes ago, as we looked at the back of the car, you would have saw that there was no license plate there. So not quite sure why we have a license plate here and not in car mode, but hey, whatever. Now, as far as weapons are concerned, the figure does come with two weapons. There are two spring-loaded missile launchers. Now, these can be placed in either hand, or you can go ahead and place them up here on the shoulder, or shoulders. You just simply insert the peg here into the wheels up here on the shoulders, and you now have shoulder-mounted missile launchers. Now, if you move the doors out of the way here on the back, you can spin the missile launchers here into many different places so that you can aim them. But once you have the doors down, it does limit the movement and range of those missile launchers. So just a little warning there. Let me go ahead and remove these now. Overall, it's a pretty nice figure. My one major complaint with the figure here in robot mode is the feet. Just look at the size of those feet. They're like literally clown shoes here. Let me get one of the guns here and place it just below the feet here. With the missile inserted, the feet are practically about half the length here of the missile and the gun here. They're just too big for the figure, and as you can see, I'm having a bit of a problem trying to get the figure to stand on its own, at least stand straight. It will stand on its own, but it sort of like flops over and leans to one side. So that's my one major complaint, the feet. I do like the botanical design here. It looks quite nice. I just wish they could have fixed the feet. So I'm going to give the robot mode probably an 8 out of 10 as well. So I gave the car mode an 8 out of 10, robot mode an 8 out of 10, overall an 8 out of 10. It's certainly a figure worth picking up. Just remember that the feet are an issue in robot mode, and the front pieces of the car don't actually lock together tightly in car mode. Other than that, I like the figure, so I would say pick it up.